going to talk a little bit about how HotelTonight has made travel sexy again, and the OTA industry sexy again, and then also how we're making AI sexy. I think I'm just going to borrow from that, from what Stuart was saying. And if we could load up my slides, I'm going to walk you through it. It's in process. So just a little bit about myself. I've been at HotelTonight for about 4 years, and we've been really focusing on user experience and creating a differentiated product that creates amazing competition for hotels and that benefit our users with great last-minute value. And we've been investing heavily in AI over the last few years, and I'm going to walk you through a little bit about what we've been doing. So we've been really focusing on the consumer side and how do we serve the best results as fast as possible to book hotels in 10 seconds or less. And then we've also been investing on the partner side, and how do we allow partners to take advantage of our data and our knowledge of our customers. And then lastly, how do we help our hotel partners compete more effectively in our very limited shelf space and very highly competitive marketplace. And then we'll talk a little bit about the bot experience at the end and kind of where we're at today with bots at HotelTonight. So as I click through here, just a little bit back. Have any of you used HotelTonight? A few of you. That's good. It's impressive. I hope we've served you very well. But we're growing, and we are the market leader in last-minute bookings. And we've recently expanded to 100 days out for 14-plus markets, and are expanding that. And we just opened an office in New York, which is very exciting. So growing very well. And just as we look at how HotelTonight fits into the kind of OTA industry, we all know that we used to have somebody that we'd call on the phone to book travel. It was very personable, and we trusted that person to give us, the best value possible and create a great trip for us. And then we moved into the web, where it was about democratization of data. Let's free, the data and let users make their own choice and give them a vast array of choices, and they can make the selection themselves. And then we came into the mobile world, where it's a limited form factor, and it's really this on-demand experience where people want to use their phones, and they want these really tight experiences where they can find exactly what they want, and they can move forward with it and transact as quickly as possible. And that's the mobile world, and it's different than the complete democratization of data that existed on the web, where there's hundreds of results. We really want a tight, curated experience on mobile, so you can make decisions very quickly. And then, for HotelTonight, we obviously filled this amazing gap that was, I guess undiscovered. At least no one had taken advantage of it. But hotels had inventory, and HotelTonight created a last-minute marketplace that was very competitive, where hotels could set very aggressive pricing and get users to book last minute. And we've been doing that for about 6.5 years and have been very successful at it. And we've also really stayed true to our roots, which is a mobile-only experience. And we have dedicated our lives for the past 6.5 years to create the most streamlined mobile experience ever. So 3 taps and a swipe is our motto, and booking a hotel room in under 10 seconds is our goal. And really, this is where it gets hard for us. And in the old days, and this is our first example of using artificial intelligence, in the old days of HotelTonight, we had one algorithm that served every single user. And we would serve 15 results only. And so the 15 results did a great job at creating limited shelf space and creating a ton of competition in the market and driving great value to our consumers. But 15 results is really hard to serve the entire world of people using HotelTonight. And they weren't getting all the results that they needed. Maybe they get 3, maybe 6 hotels that they would want to book that were relevant to them. And so we've been employing machine learning for the past 1.5 years to basically look at all of our data and figure out what are the best 15 results for you. And it seems pretty obvious, but we found a lot of things along the way that have really helped us, which aren't very, machine learning isn't the silver bullet where we're going to introduce machine learning. We have this one model that's going to serve the best results possible for every user. It's just not like that. We actually have hundreds of models running for specific markets, specific days of weeks, and then also for specific segments of users. And we dialed in these models to be super accurate, 90% probability that you're going to book the results that we're going to serve. And we've been able to increase our conversion just in the last 6 months using this system by 15%. And not only for repeat bookers, where we have more data on how they're actually behaving, but also for first-time users. The models are so accurate that anyone just coming in, starting at the app for the first time, we can serve better results that are more likely to convert. There's a little bit of fodder put up here about booking and their mobile experience. And compared to ours, we like ours. It's beautiful. And a little bit more here. I think, again, we're not at the point where we're A/B testing everything and looking at things that are just driving conversion through making users nervous and tense. We want to just give users this aha moment where they come into our app and they're like, okay, those are the right hotels for me. And these are the results that we've seen. So we really look at the qualitative feedback, not just the quantitative feedback, but we want to see from our users that we're really making a difference. And we have just a lot of social love about HotelTonight and our great experience, and we know we're on the right track. And so the second example here is just around enabling new ways for hotels to provide deals to customers. And so we have this data, and we want to enable our hotel partners to be able to get incremental bookings. I mean, that's our mission in life. We want hotels to feel like they're getting bookings they would have not gotten before. And so HT Perks, which you see in the middle, is our loyalty program, which is really helping to serve hotels target specific users via spend, but not only spend, and give additional bonuses based on behavior, based on what hotels they're more likely to book. And so they can target users who wouldn't normally book their type of hotel, or they could double down on users that would book their hotel but haven't booked it in the past, and basically give extra discounts and better deals to those users to attract more incremental bookings. And that's just using our data and then making it more transparent to hotels and then letting them capitalize on it. And then this is actually where we started with AI. Just really quickly run you through this, is really how do you get a marketplace that is highly competitive, and how do you bring tens of thousands or more hotels into this marketplace and train them how to compete in a marketplace? It's really hard. We have rank. Rank is kind of, well, you're ranked number 1. What does that mean? In the mobile world, you could be standing right next to a hotel, and the most relevant hotel for you is going to be the one that is closest to you. We're going to serve up that hotel. So rank number 1 doesn't really matter when you bring location into the game. And so we need hotels to understand what it's going to take for them to sell out. And so what we've done is we've created a demand prediction service that allows hotels to figure out exactly what price they need to price at on a given day to sell out. And so we call it our booking forecast. And this is a beta screenshot, but it's been live for quite some time. But we've been able to increase 40% of hotel partners' production by 100%. And so we feel like this is very, very, very successful. And what it's doing is driving better values to our customers. And all the hoteliers have to do is look at this forecast and hit apply, and they're literally setting the price that's going to be optimal for them to sell out that day. We had one hotel partner said, we were asking them what they would want us to do, and they said, well, tell me what price I need to price that to sell out. And we're like, okay, you can do that? And we're like, yeah. They're like, you could really build a crystal ball? And we're like, yeah. And we did it. And they're just blown away by this. And so, and then again, this is hundreds of models running in our own proprietary machine learning platform, where we are looking at driving 90% plus accuracy to let hotels know what they need to price at. And then, so this is just one case study from a hotel in LA, a great partner. And they just like to summarize it as it just takes the guesswork out of the process. They could just go in there, figure out what to price at, and just see the results. And just in closing on, Stuart was talking a lot about the kind of appless future and the text interfaces and the bots coming into play. We really look at we really look at our customers coming in and really making lots of searches to figure out when to book, what's the right place to book. They want a lot of knowledge. They want a lot of information about that market before they make a decision. And right now, like the text-based interfaces are just really cumbersome and difficult. And so we're having a really hard time just going for a pure bot world. We have a different approach right now, which is a human concierge, where we're able to bring delight to our customers. And again, this is where we've deviated a bit from where a lot of technology is going, but we've had amazing results with this. We've literally had users ask, "Can you please locate my missing hedgehog?" Or, "I'd like a picture of David Bowie awaiting me in my room when I get there." And we actually got that picture of David Bowie in that user's room when they got there. And even, what are the best scenic roads to travel on in San Francisco? And we've been able to give them really great results and just deliver there a great experience. We're very happy about it. And so, in closing, when we talk about AI, we're really trying to target it where we can get the most return right off the bat. And then there is a world in the future where there is one search and the perfect result return. But until we can make that experience better than 3 taps and a swipe, we're kind of sticking to the basics and just making our business grow through AI. So thank you. That's it. Looking forward to your questions.